Welcome back to the YouTube page. I'm Kevin Porter. Welcome to another episode of Pickups. If this is your first time checking out our page, we just say thank you. And if you don't mind, please go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment, because apparently the algorithm gods out there really appreciate that. So I would appreciate that as well if you could go ahead and do that. So with that being said, it's been a minute since we've done a YouTube video on here, dude. I mean, Halloween is done and over with. As you guys all witnessed, we ramped out 4 episodes. 5 episodes in a 4-week time frame, dude. So it's an episode every week plus one. So you're welcome. All free content for you, for everybody out there in the internet land. I'm definitely happy to do it, dude. These are passion projects we're doing right now. Video Rental Chaos is a passion project. I love talking about movies. Any given week, you could be seeing a comedy, an action movie, a horror film, a suspenseful film, a thriller film. I don't know, man. I mean, I just kind of do whatever I want on this page. I mean, there's really no rhyme or reason. I'm not trying to be like, hey, guess what's coming out in physical media this week, guys? Let me give you a news update. No, it's strictly talking about, just the things that we like and, that interest myself. So here we go, and here we are. As you can see, based on the promo pic, we're talking about Freddy Krueger. If you haven't checked it out, again, we dropped new episodes of Video Rental Chaos, Nightmare on Elm Street Part 3, Dream Warriors. That definitely may be the creme de la creme for Video Rental Chaos. So I know we're going to keep going forward, hopefully, for years to come. But that one was definitely my favorite of the last month. So if you're going to go check out any of the episodes, check out Video Rental Chaos, Nightmare on Elm Street Part 3, Dream Warriors right now on our YouTube page. But with that being said, let's go ahead and get into the main item this week, the only item this week for this episode. We got an original copy of the Fat Boys. Are you ready for Freddy, dude? Now this is a single that was released in 1988. I guess in conjunction with Nightmare on Elm Street Part 4, The Dream Master. This was a single that was for that movie. Now, I don't know if you're familiar with the Fat Boys. I started listening to the Fat Boys a handful of years ago. Now, obviously, I always knew about Are You Ready for Freddy? I always knew about that hit music video. But it was pretty cool to stumble upon this on eBay and getting this actually for a pretty reasonable price. Like I said, I started listening to the Fat Boys a couple years ago, which, dude, to be honest, I mean, if you've heard one Fat Boys album, you've kind of heard them all. There's actually supposed to be a tag along for this, because I actually bought the album that this single is on, which I don't know where I put it. I bought it like 3 weeks ago and it came in the mail, and I don't know where I put it. And I searched my entire office and I can't find it. So I decided just to go ahead and move forward with the video, just the vinyl. We're just going to talk about the vinyl today. Fat Boys are cool, dude. I mean, they come from 1980s hip-hop. I mean, that's obviously where it all began. Again, I'm not going to come on here and be like, oh, I know so much about hip-hop. Actually, that was kind of one of my goals this year, was to become more, well-versed when it comes to, hip-hop artists and rap artists and whatnot, So, like, I've gone back over the years and checked out a lot of acts from the 1980s. And, dude, I mean, that's where it's at, dude. The 1980s hip-hop scene. I don't know, personally, man, I mean, there's a lot of good stuff that came out of that. I mean, obviously, the 90s are known for gangster rap, and gangster rap is pretty awesome too, man. I got a Snoop Dogg, and I got Dr. Dre on cassette tape, dude. Like, gonna totally pick up the Doggy Style reissue that's coming out on vinyl here later this month, dude. I already saw the pre-order on Amazon, so I'm definitely gonna get that. Maybe we'll do that for a future episode. I don't know, maybe. But nonetheless, though, again, Fat Boys, Are You Ready for Freddy? Let's go ahead and take a look at this bad boy. You can go ahead and see the back. I know I already kind of flipped it, and we got that. Actually, I don't even have the cinematic version on this week. Actually, probably better for zooming up so you can kind of just get a better idea of kind of, again, what you're looking at. Like I said, I got this for a pretty good price, dude, under $30, which I know a lot of people out there are like, you paid $30 for that? But like most new records they put out nowadays are between $20 and $30. So I felt that was a pretty fair price. But yeah, we still got the plastic on here. Like I said, this is an original copy. This isn't a reprint or anything like that. This is an original copy from Tin Pan Apple. I guess that would have been marketed Polygram Records. Yeah, okay. I don't know what the hell Tin Pan Apple is. If you know what Tin Pan Apple is, by all means, go ahead and leave a comment. I'll definitely reply. But as you can see here, so we got how many different versions on here? Damn, dude, we got 4 different versions. So on side A, we have Are You Ready for Freddy, the dub version, which is 6 minutes and 12 seconds. Then we got, we actually have a separate track on here too. I totally forgot about that. Back and Forth, the 12-inch version. So that comes in at 509. So that was actually the second side. This is the first side. Then we got Fat Boys, Are You Ready for Freddy, the 12-inch version. That comes in at 6 minutes and 48 seconds. I mean, I guess you got to be ready for Freddy when you're going that long with a track. Then finally, you finished off on side A, side Uno, whatever, with the 7-inch version, clocking in at probably, 329 is probably what was on MTV and whatnot. I don't know. The people at MTV, they're like, we love the Fat Boys, we love Freddy, but 6 minutes and 29 seconds? Like, come on, guys, let's trim that down a little bit. But this is pretty cool, man. I'm really happy that I picked that up. Again, now just getting into vinyl within the last couple months here. I tried buying some new speakers to like upgrade my setup with my record player or my turntable or whatever. I don't know the lingo. We're still getting into it, dude. Okay, but scouring the internet, it's like, well, what do you want? Because I feel like with my vinyl collection, I want to be very specific. I don't just want to be like, okay, because like I built a CD collection a handful of years ago, and CDs are so cheap on eBay that you literally can. It's like, okay, what do you want? I mean, sometimes you pay a little bit more. But like most of the time, dude, you're getting that stuff dirt cheap, dude. And it's pretty badass if you're into CDs like I am. But then from there, again, we built up a pretty decent little cassette collection. As I was referencing with my Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre tapes that I own. This vinyl is I don't know, it's a different form, I feel. I don't know, the quality's good. The fact that you get like these huge like art pieces, I really feel like, because like on cassettes, CDs, it's a lot smaller. But this feels like art, like when you put this up and you have the record spinning, like, I don't know, dude, there's something like just, and I don't want to use the word nostalgic necessarily, but like, I guess nostalgic, I don't know, and like, it's not like I lived really through a time frame where vinyl was it. I mean, nowadays, obviously, vinyl is it. It's outselling CDs, it's outselling all, I don't know about the digital market, technically speaking, but I know at least vinyl is outselling CDs, which I guess that's like the first time in like, 40 years or some shit. It's pretty awesome though, because I lived through the 1990s, so I was always like, I hated cassette tapes at the time because I was like, you gotta fast forward, you gotta rewind. CD was where it's at, dude. My mom bought us a CD player in 1995. Hootie and the Blowfish was my very first one. Then shortly thereafter, I think we got the Batman Forever soundtrack. Now, if you haven't banged out the Batman Forever soundtrack, I highly recommend you don't do that because, I mean, come on, it's Batman Forever. Actually, I like Batman Forever. Jim Carrey, the Riddler, we got Tommy Lee Jones, Two-Face. I mean, that's when they introduced Robin. I mean, I saw it in theaters, and I thought it was pretty badass at the time. I understand now it's, maybe not everybody's favorite Batman movie out there, but it's definitely one of mine. So that's gonna end it here for us. I guess we'll just end on that note here for this episode of Pickups. Again, if you like this video, help us out, dude. Like and subscribe and comment. Like, the more we feed the algorithm, the more we interact, the bigger this thing's gonna become. And that's ultimately what we want. Big things in our life. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so we will be back here sometime soon. Obviously, we had a new episode of Spin This with Kevin Porter that dropped just earlier yesterday or today. I can't tell. I haven't actually edited it yet as I'm doing this video, but technically that video comes out before this video, so we're kind of speaking in a past future tense. I'm not too sure, but check that out. Also, we got a brand new episode of Video Rental Chaos. Like I said, we rammed out so much in October to where it was just like, okay, I need a little break. So it's like 2 weeks off. We're going to start on our Thanksgiving special next week, and we're going to start working on it. So I should have that out the week of Thanksgiving. I think we're just going to stretch it out just a little bit more. And then from there, we should be back weekly for a time being. I think that's kind of a nice thing. We rush out, or not rush out, but we, put together 4 episodes, just a week back to back to back. It's a lot of work, but it's a lot of fun at the same time. So I'm really looking forward to the challenge coming in the new year 2024. New you, new me. I don't know, man. So I guess I'll stop babbling. That's what happens on these videos. I just go with a flow of consciousness, and I'm just like, just vomit out. all these words here. So again, thank you so much for watching and listening. We'll see you guys next time.